Hey, welcome back to AI Talk with Jessica and Chris. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jessica. Let's butcher some AI concepts. Today, we're talking about something super important in AI, overfitting.
Overfitting? Like AI putting on a suit that's too tight?
Not quite, but I love that analogy. Let's get into it.
All right, so overfitting, I feel like I've heard the word before, but I don't really know what it means. What's the deal?
Okay, so imagine you're studying for a test, right?
Yeah, I did that when I was a student.
Sure you did. So let's say instead of understanding the material, you just memorize all the answers from last year's exam.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Exactly. If the test changes even a little, you're totally lost because you didn't actually learn anything. You just memorized specific examples.
Wait, that's overfitting?
Yep. In AI, when a model overfits, it's like it memorized training data instead of learning general patterns.
Oh, so it's like a straight A student who totally bombs an open-ended question because they only know the exact stuff from the textbook.
Bingo. The AI performs amazingly on the training data, but when you give it new data.
Dang. So is that why some AI models completely fail when they see unexpected stuff?
100%. You ever seen those AI-generated images that look fine at first, but then boom, extra fingers?
Ugh, yeah, I've seen those creepy AI hands. Why do they add those extra fingers?
That's overfitting in action. The model is too focused on patterns in the training set, and it gets confused when generating new stuff.
Okay, so wait. If overfitting is so bad, why does it even happen? Shouldn't AI be smart enough to avoid it?
You'd think, right? But the problem is that AI wants to be too good. It's trained to minimize errors, and sometimes it just goes too far.
Kind of like when I try too much to impress the audience and end up talking way too much.
That's funny. The AI is trying to be super accurate, but it ends up focusing on noise instead of real patterns.
All right, so tell me this. How do we fix overfitting? What's the AI equivalent of just be yourself?
Good question. There are a few tricks. One of the biggest is called regularization.
Huh, fancy word alert.
I know. But it's just a way to penalize the AI for being too extra specific. Like making it chill out and generalize better.
So it's like telling AI, hey buddy, don't be a perfectionist.
Yeah, something like that. Another trick is more data. The more variety in training, the less the AI can cheat by memorizing specific details.
Oh, so if I study from multiple practice tests, I actually learn instead of just memorizing answers?
Exactly. More diverse training data equals smarter AI.
So, is there ever a time when overfitting is actually good?
Not really. But sometimes it's less bad. Like, if you're in a super controlled environment where the data never changes, overfitting isn't as big of a deal.
Like a game that always has the same rules?
Yup. If the AI always plays chess against the same opponent, overfitting isn't terrible. But in the real world, data changes. Situations shift. Overfitting equals bad news.
All right, another question. How do I know if an AI model is overfitting? Are there warning signs?
Oh yeah. Big one, if the AI is way too good on training data, but does terribly on new data. Also, if it starts making weirdly specific predictions instead of general ones.
Like if it predicts that I'll order a large pizza with extra cheese at 6:42 p.m. instead of just saying I like pizza?
Exactly. It's overfitting to tiny details instead of learning broad trends.
Well, dang. Overfitting is basically AI being a tryhard.
Pretty much.
All right, I feel like I actually learned something today. AI isn't just about making smart models. It's about making sure they're not too smart in the wrong way.
That's the key. A balanced AI is a useful AI.
Well, this has been fun. Thanks for nerding out with me, Jess.
Anytime, Chris. And if you, our lovely listeners, enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and tell your friends about overfitting.
Because trust me, nothing impresses people more than dropping regularization in a casual conversation.
Exactly. Catch you next time.